Hi and welcome back to my channel where every day is an adventure, and today's adventure is making macaroni cheese. So I've got all the ingredients laid out, but first I'm going to just tell you why we're having mac and cheese. So it is the American Grand Prix today, and me and my husband were massive Formula One fans. We really love Formula One. I got into it through him. He kind of said that when we first got together, he said, if you want to see me on a Sunday, then you have to love Formula One. Otherwise, you'll be a Formula One widow. So I got into it and I actually love it just as much as he does now. I really love it. And what we've kind of done over a few weekends, not every race weekend, but what we try and do sometimes is cook food from the country where the race is being held. So, for example, the Miami race earlier in the year, we had burgers because it's American, and we had pizza when it was Italian week. So, and paella as well. My husband cooked a paella when it was the Spanish week. So, today I'm making mac and cheese for American week. And tomorrow we're going to have hot dogs because it is a sprint weekend. So there are two races, like a mini race today and the full race tomorrow. They're on really late at night, which is not fun. But yes, we're going to have mac and cheese tonight and then leftover mac and cheese and hot dogs tomorrow. So let me just run you through the ingredients and then we'll start cooking. Okay, so first of all, we've got the ingredients for the white sauce. So we've got some milk. I don't have a really big measuring jug, I only have a small one. So there's 200 mils of milk in there and 400 in the glass, so we'll use that. Then we've got 40 grams of butter, and that's unsalted butter. My daughter will be having this meal with us, so I'm using unsalted butter because there's enough salt in the cheese. My husband, if we need extra salt, or I can just pop it on afterwards when we're serving it up. Then I've got some plain flour, so it's 40 grams of flour, 40 grams of butter, and then it looks like a lot of cheese. This is 250 grams of cheese. Now it looks orange, but it's not red Leicester. It is in fact aged Gouda. I think it was aged for 13 months. And then that is just Irish cheddar on the side. It was kind of the only cheese I could really find that was suitable in my local Aldi here in Hamburg. And then for the topping, I've got some breadcrumbs. It's white breadcrumbs. And some grana padano just to sprinkle on the top before it goes in the oven. And then also to sprinkle on the top, I've got some kind of bacon lardons. I'm going to fry them up in just a second. And then I've got some pasta. This is 250 grams of pasta. It's called macronelli. It's kind of small macaroni. It's really good pasta. My daughter eats it all the time. So let's start cooking. I just need to pop the kettle on and then we'll get going. Okay, so I've got the pasta on to boil. I'm not 100% sure that's enough water, but we'll give it a go. And then we've got the bacon lardons frying up. So then probably can start making our sauce. Okay, so butter is pretty much melted. So I'm going to throw in the flour, and I'm going to take it off the heat just for a second, just to whisk flour in. Okay, so I have brought it up to the boil and stirring continuously, and it looks very lovely. I haven't put any of the cheese in yet. I'm just going to take it off the boil for a little bit. Excuse the mess. Just have a quick look at the bacon lardons. They look really nice and crispy. I just did those in a dry non-stick pan and they look gorgeous. And the pasta is pretty much done, so I will drain that and I'll add the cheese to my sauce. So we're going in with the cheese. So I've put in most of the Gouda already. I'm just trying to get a few last little bits. Don't worry, my hands are clean. And I think we'll go in with most of the cheddar. Leave a little bit for the top, I think. We got parmesan for the top. I know. I'll put all this in and we'll see how we go. So we're just going to stir this in. I might transfer it to a wooden spoon now and get rid of the whisk. And have a good old wooden spoon. Okay, the pasta is now cooked, so I'm going to pour in the cheese sauce, which looks amazing. Some of the cheese still hasn't melted fully. That's the orange specks that you can see. And then we're just going to stir this in. Oh, it looks heavenly. I could literally swim in that. It's heavenly. Right, I'll stir that up and then get it into the dish. Okay, so here is the prepared mac and cheese. As you can see, the mac and cheese in the bottom, and then on the top I sprinkled some of the bacon. I've left a little gap of no bacon for my daughter, and then I've sprinkled on some fine breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to just bang this in the oven for about 20 minutes. I don't know, I need to check the recipe. Probably just to the top's nice and golden brown and bubbling. So yeah, I'll show you what it's like when it comes out of the oven. Okay, so here is the final thing. It's been in the oven for about 25 minutes. As you can see, it's all gone nice and crispy around the edge. Sounds all crispy on the top. And yeah, it looks nice and creamy inside. Let's just a little bit. Yeah, nice and creamy. Look at that. It's amazing. So yeah, we're going to give it a try and see how it tastes.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's have a try.